Man 20,006 here. We're back here with a new product. Yes, a new product is in my grasp per se. So this is a Anker SOLIX C300X portable power system. This wattage, well, there's wattage and then there's watts, I guess. I'm not sure what the differences are between the two. But this one has, it's a fast charger too, which is going to be nice. And this has, down at the bottom, as you can see there, it says, the wattage and the amps. So it's 288 amps, but 300 watts. That's very good, I think. The one I'm using right now, or, at my games, is, another one that we still sell, and I'll show you that one in a minute here. It's a same amount of wattage, but this one I think is smaller, so that's gonna be good. And this, it was a little bit more expensive than the other one. I don't know how much the other one cost when I bought it, a year ago or 2 years ago when I started doing live streaming. So yeah, so the other one is the same kind of wattage. It's just a different brand. I still like it. It still works. I'm still probably gonna use it for certain things. But this one here, and I will be having videos coming up here on the channel. Sport videos are starting up again. So this one here is a solar power one. So you can actually get a panel. There's several panels you can get for this. On this one, on the box you can see here, has different types of charging methods to charge the battery inside of it. And then it's got different ports on it, so you can see all the different ports all over it. It's got 3 USB, and it's got a car socket, and it's also like very rugged. So it's meant for your devices like cell phones, laptops, drones, cameras, tablets, and mini fridges, which is kind of neat. Mini fridges. And you can connect this to, it actually is a solar power unit, and also you can actually, I believe, connect solar stuff to it to make it more power. And in the background, you might hear noises. That's my computer, just so you know. So, yeah, right off the bat, I haven't even opened this. Like I said, I literally got it today. And I just want to, sometimes I do product reviews on stuff I buy, and then sometimes I don't. It's just, this one is going to be critical, I think, for some of the games I do. And I figure, well, let me do a video, and I'll show you it in hand. So you got some booklets, how to start, some guides, and this might be the charging cable. Let me move this back there. This is probably the charging cable, I'm guessing. I'm zoomed all the way out. Let's see what this is. Oh no, it's two things. Okay, so this one, which is really nice about this one in particular, and like I said, when we get to it, I will show you off. So it's got a DC power, which is not that long. I was hoping it'd be a little longer, but it's not that long. I mean, yeah, it's about 6 feet. This also has a strap. So, and I'll do a better video when it's more daylight out. I just want to get this, if it needs to be charged, I need to get it charged for tomorrow night. So I figured, I'll do the video, get it up. So yeah, this has a little wrist, like a little, anchor, thing so you can put around it. And that's that. Put that one down over here. So far, I don't even know if this is even halfway charged. No, it's pretty big. It's hopefully smaller than the other one. So on this side, it looks like this is the side with the solar power, the things come out. This is where the strap goes in, so it's actually I didn't know what kind of strap it would be, but that looks like a decent strap actually. So what's nice about that is if I'm going somewhere, because it's pretty heavy. It's it is a battery pack for for charging things, and you have, I think, this this is for the soil, I think. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but you got the screen here. Okay. So, I guess I would have to look at the instructions and see how it is. But I know someone said that the panel is this. So maybe over time of it seeing light, it charges it. It might be even partially charged. So let's, no, it's not. Sometimes the units like this do come partially charged, but doesn't seem like this one has, because I can't really use it. I'm gonna look at the booklet. Yeah, so you can add on the side. It looks like it might be, yeah. So there's the charging thing. Oh, it's on both sides. Okay, so that's how you charge it. Nothing in the back, really. So yeah, the input's right here. And I'm guessing that input's also the same input for the solar powers as well, I'm guessing. So if you want to use it with the external panel, you can get it plugged in right there, just like this would. That's good, I guess. Quick guide. Let's see, what does it have to say in here? So you can add devices to it. Okay. There's a QR code to add. Oh, this has Bluetooth. Okay. And maybe this is yeah. Japanese activation recharge. You might be able to charge this thing by Type-C too. It does look like you can. Okay, there's warranty stuff. I'm just looking at the stuff that they give you in the book. Yeah, so far, user guide. Let's see. The user guide doesn't have that much. I mean, there's QR codes. How many people like QR codes? I'm not one of those people, but whatever. Handle, instructions. Yeah, I'll have to look into that a little bit more with a better guide. But it does seem a little bit better than the one I have. It's got a socket for a cigarette lighter there. I'm assuming if there was enough sunlight in here, this would charge the battery, I think. But there's not enough sunlight in here, and it's not charged. Oh, there's more things up here, too. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to plug it in. It's not charged. It's not any way charged at all. So let's see if I can get this thing charged or not. Or I might just do it off camera. But it goes there. That's where it plugs in. Right? Yeah, so that's where it plugs in. It's right there. And then again, plug it into the outlet. I don't know, this is long enough to get where my outlet is in here. I guess I can charge it off the other one, and so I can show you both. So, like I said, because they, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Yeah, it's not charged at all. So on the, I'm assuming on here it'll show you like what you have. It does have a light. Okay, okay. So it's got a light. This is, I'm assuming this button here is the on/off button. But again, doesn't have. This one right here is to control the three regular plugs on it, which is nice. Because my other one that I have, which I'll bring that in view now, is this guy here. And you can see it's got two. It's nice, but, you know, so like, I can literally plug something in, turn this on, and chart, you know, and look, it turned on. The other thing turned on just by doing that. Now, I don't know how many watts this thing is going to take. It does take 8 watts per second out of this guy. Oh, wow. Wow. So it's doing a lot of power right now. So you can see, if I bring this up, I've never seen this thing go above 60 watts per second. So this thing can handle that power, which is good. I'm probably not going to charge it that much. But just knowing that this thing can go all the way up to 320 is pretty decent. And obviously this is charging this. And yeah, so it's completely dead. If I look at the control panel there, it says, ooh, geez, now blurring. It says 327 in, and it's at 1%. So it's not fully charged at all. I'm assuming as it and yeah, this thing is draining faster. Wow. So this Anker one is a lot better, because again, I think it's the same, almost about the same. I mean, not size-wise, it's not the same. I really shouldn't do this on this one, but just because it went down. This one here went down to, and it was at 100% when I started this, and it's at 94 now. So it went down 10% in that time. So this thing will real quickly charge up. Now, like I said, this thing here has about the same wattage, but it has a lot more potential, I would say. Wait a minute. Is it? Why does it say 96%? Is it? Maybe it's partially charged. Or maybe, I don't know. Okay, so let's see. It says 90%, 92. Okay, that's the light. Okay. So that is a light. Okay, that's not bad. Right. So 1%, 112 watted. Okay, it is fully charged then. Alright, I didn't know. So we just learned that this is fully charged. At 92%. I guess that maybe it was draining that one quicker. So you got cell phone stuff here. Looks like. And then you got the one down here. So it is partially fully charged, so that's good. Yeah, so I'll have to figure out how this works. You got the light though, that's for sure. And looks like, okay, so you have to turn the light on first, then it'll go through the things, I guess. Oh wait, so this turns it on, right? Yeah, I know it doesn't matter. I don't know. But that's actually a brighter light than the other one was. This one also has a light on it. And if you can see the light on it, right? And then here's that light. So, much brighter light, bigger light to begin with. So, that's really good. And, yeah, so it says how many watts, remaining time, okay. So my question is, like, with the laptop that I have, how much... Okay, we can... So, this one here is good. I mean, it's... Granted, yes, I've had it for almost 2 years now. And this is, like I said, the X30 from Freeman, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Freeman X30. And like I said, this new one is the Anker one. Now, I don't know why it didn't turn on when I first hit the button. It's fully charged, though. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 seconds it turns on. Okay, so it was fully charged, which is good. That means I don't have to worry about charging it. It's fully charged. I wonder how quick it would charge up though, because that one, the other one over here was, obviously taking a lot of juice out from this one to that, from this one to that one. But if this one is better, I would actually pick up another one of these Anker ones. Yes, you can do solar power. I don't know how well that works. I'll probably do another video of this at a later time, maybe in the daytime, because like I said, it's dark outside right now, and I only have one light here that is giving me light on the subjects here. I mean, yes, I have this light here I can turn on. That's not bright. It says how long it will work for. That's not bad. I'm wondering, like, how long will the battery last on my laptop with it? Now, I can unplug my laptop right now, and see how long, because it is fully charged. I mean, that is. Just to see. Okay, there we go. So, I'm going to bring my laptop charger over into view. Well, not my... So if I put that in... Okay, so it's plugged in. It's not on or anything. So give me a second, I can turn on. And just see how much juice this actually really takes. Compared to the other one, which was decent enough. So, I gotta probably turn it on for that, right? So now I turned it on. Okay, so it is in. So it says 65 watts. So it knows how much wattage it needs, which is good. And it says about 3 hours. 3.4 hours. That's not bad. And you can see that on the screen there. It says 3.6 hours. That's not bad. I mean, it just went away. But that's not bad. And I'm assuming if you... can you get that to stay on there? Or you just hit the button again? So that's really not that bad. I mean, my camera blurs. That's not bad. Almost 3 hours of, like, time. That's really good. Let me grab one more thing. I want to see something else. See how the camera charge works on it. So maybe I can get rid of the other charge I have, because if this goes for that long of time, that's very good. So I'm going to plug in my camera now. Oh, why won't it go in? So you can only use one? Okay, there. I was going to say, better go in. Because at these games I'm doing, I'll need to, use 2 or 3 devices using the same power. So now, if I go down there, so it's saying it's using about 90 or almost 60 watts again. They're both plugged in, and it went down to 3.5 hours. So that's not bad. I mean, I can handle 3 hours on one battery. I mean, and also it might charge quickly too. So this is a really good way of really testing it out before I get to the game. Obviously, I will get it back up to full charge before I go to the game. But like, knowing when it's at 91%, we have 3.4 hours. We have 2 things plugged in. Right, we're using about 57 watts per second. I don't need that. I'll have to figure out the cell phone thing here. I think it's so you can connect it. But yeah, I mean, that's not bad. I mean, because both my devices are on the same charge, which again, right there, as you can see, it says 3.5 hours. So that means I could probably live stream both games on one battery. And also, if I'm at the hockey rink and I don't want to run a cord, 3.5 hours is enough for a hockey game as well. So that's really good. I'd like to see that really does work that well. So if I'm at a game and I'm live streaming a game, or if I need to just have some battery, I have the ability with this new one to be able to probably record longer, because the other one doesn't give you like an hour percentage. It just says, okay, it's at 94%, 21%. And also, if you look on the one over here, if I can show you, you can see, and I can actually put this light on too, so you can get more light here. So as you can see on this one, the other one that I've been using, it just tells you the percentage. And doesn't say, it says what's on, like if I turn it off, it'll say what's off. But this one is very, I mean, this one's heavy too. They're both pretty heavy. But this one, when I have my laptop in it, and I can show you what I'm talking about. So if I unplug it and I plug it into here, it doesn't tell you any, like, how long it will last. But you can see it's using 64 watts per second, which is really high. Which, for a live stream, like, that would only last you, I don't know how long that would last. But hopefully with this new one that I have here, it will last a little longer than, I mean, they are down. So I don't know if that's just because of what that is about. It says remaining hours, 3.6 hours. Is that how much it's going to use? Many hours, yeah. So it does say 3.5 hours, which is really good. I think the battery in this is much better too. Anyway, I think I've been talking to people about battery things, and this one I don't know what it has inside, but this one here has really good some kind of like good things in there to keep the battery, you know, refreshed. It's whatever this is. I'll bring this over here. It's what this is right here. So this is like how the cell is made up of. You know, all chargers have, you know, ultra battery in it. So this one's saying, you know, it's got those bands in them, and that's how it, you know, keeps charged. So it should last. Long lasting, built lasts, you know. I'm hoping, I don't know if it's waterproof or anything like that, but I still have my smaller one that I use for like indoor stuff, or when I'm like at things and I don't, you know, I don't want to pull out, you know, these guys, because these are mainly for like if I really need to like charge something and I just want to use it, you know, for a game. But this one here I've had for a while too. This is my portable one that also has one of the ones for my, at least for my camera. So it's got one of those. But I use this guy a lot too, and it's at 91%. Like I said, lately I've been using this guy at games as well because it's bigger, it lasts a lot longer. I've had no issues with it, thank God. I've had ones in the past that were very, very bad. They were like, they just didn't last. They died on me. And so I got this guy after that, and it's worked great. I mean, it still works great. And this also has wireless charging on here as well. But this one here was good. It doesn't have any wireless charging on here that you have to plug in. But it's nice because I could just, you know, when I need a longer video, I could just use this. With this new one over here, though, I mean, I've been having it plugged in for a little bit of time here. You know, using my laptop at, you know, the speed it's been going at, and it's at 90%. It still says 3.7 hours. That's still, I mean, as long as I can do one game, I'll be happy, and which is Varsity usually. On average, if I can, you know, and right now I am charging my laptop and also charging this camera, the camera you're watching this on. So that's really good to know that I can still do that stuff with the camera. And the nice thing about this is it's a little bit easier to use, I think, too. Because I mean, yes, it's gonna be a little. I mean, I probably have to bring both just so I get used to it. But like this one over here is nice. Yeah, it is nice. The charging cable is a little longer too, so I can actually leave it up here. This one I'll have to figure out a place to put it in, or get a like a extension cord or something like that to charge it. But I'm assuming this guy here will charge really quickly because it's meant for that kind of stuff. So it, if it does die, like it should easily. And that light's really awesome. But yeah, so right now even. I don't know how long I've had it plugged in, but the video's been almost 25 minutes, so I don't know how long I've had it plugged in with both devices going. But if it can go for 2 hours, that'd be great. I don't know if it will go for that long, but if I can go for like an hour on it, that's all I'm really caring about, and I think that's how much this one here went for. It went for about an hour, and then maybe a little longer than an hour, but by that point the game was, over. And my laptop does have a pretty decent battery life on it. I think it's like an hour. So even if it did go to 2-hour game, I should be able to still do it. Now with hockey games, I use plug into the outlet that they provide me. And I just plug it in that way because it's a lot easier to plug in at hockey games, especially because it's cold there. So the batteries are not going to be as rigid as if I, had it. The only thing I'm not liking right now, and that might be a setting, is it doesn't show the screen up the whole entire time. It eventually goes dark. That might just be a menu thing. Like this one over here, it says how many watts it's got left. And it doesn't go away. Now, the only time it will is if you turn it off. So if I hit these two buttons here, it shuts off. So, I'm going to charge that guy back up, because now it's been used a little bit. And this guy over here, again, I'll figure it out, like, a situation. But yeah, I mean, that's not bad. I mean, it's still saying 3.7 hours. So, at least I can get an hour out of it. And tomorrow night will be the big test when I have the basketball team game. And hopefully this video gets up today. It should. But yeah, I mean, that's basically a very good review on this Anker light. I mean, it's charging both my laptop and this other thing. And you saw in the beginning how it just took care of everything. I mean, even that light on, I mean, it's still, like, good. So that's a light. Okay, I thought that was something else. I thought it was a solar power. Because it does have solar power. I think in the menus it might show you how to do it, maybe. But because it does have soil invention in it. But I mean, so far between these two, I think I'm gonna like this one better, the new one. Again, this one does work. It's just not the best quality, I think. I've had no issues with it, like I said. But the Anker one seems to be a little bit better power. I don't know if it's gonna get as hot. This guy did get a little bit hot sometimes. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, so far it's been fine, not overheating. Just turning off the screen a little bit, but what would you expect from something like this? But yeah, I mean, it's still saying 3.5 hours, so that's decent. And again, I have both things plugged in still. And, it's using about 50 watts per second, which is not bad. So it depends on the wattage, I guess, of what you're using. So that will be the biggest thing. And like I said, if this works out good, this unit here, I'll pick up another one so I can do more live streams and stuff like that. I think this one here, because of how unique it is, and they have different versions of this too. This is just the, the XX, what did I say it was? I know this one over here is the, this one here is called the Firmer X30 276 watt battery pack generator. the one over here, the one that we just opened, is the Asus SOLIX X300X portable system, 90 megahertz fast charging with 288 watts. So, like I said, this one over here only has 276 watts. This one over here has, like I said, 288. So it's a little bit more wattage too. So I don't know if that's going to be good or not. Hopefully that it is. Granted, yeah, it's going to be nice. And I'm hoping that, I think both of these might be water resistant. I'm gonna have to see if if Anker makes another one like the one the small one I have, and just upgrade both. But yeah, I mean that's still not bad. I mean, we probably hooked up halfway through my video, like 15 minutes ago probably, and it's still at 3 hours, and it's 87%. So that's not very bad at all. And I'm assuming it quickly charges too. And like I said, I will do a better video on this product, this new product that we just got, just because I just didn't have the time to, well, when I got home from buying it, I didn't have the time to really do that. So I just said, oh, I'll just unbox it and do a better video later. So I just unplugged the computer, not unplugged it, but I just turned it off, and it's still using the 66 watts, which is, oh, now I'm 70. 60. So it ranges. And that's what I'm saying. If it ranges, and also, you gotta remember when I'm live streaming, I'll leave my hotspot plugged in, so I have another spot down there. I can put the hotspot in if I have to, or I'll just use the smaller one, because that's just USB. That's just Type-C. So, and also on here has, looks like 3 Type-Cs plus a USB 3? Or, yeah, just blurred. Yeah, so it's got a few connections on there that you can use as well for older devices, newer devices, yeah. So it's got a 12 amp USB, and then it's got a 15 watt, 140 watts, and 140 watts. So if you have a laptop that takes Type-C, this will also be able to charge it up. So that is pretty much what I wanted to do today. And it did go down into almost 3 hours, but that's because it really depends on what battery, what you're doing, like how much battery life you're really taking out. I'm assuming if it's like the other one, it'll do one whole game. One full basketball game. I won't do hockey with it, but one full basketball game for varsity. If I wanted to do JV, I just have to get another one of these, and they're not, I mean, they're only almost $200 right now. I think they're on sale right now. So, I mean, that's nice. And then, like I said, this has this, which oh, you can't see my hands. I like this. This is a very neat feature to have. I wish my other one had that, because what I could do is I could hold this. It's pretty heavy. It's like 6-7 pounds. But you could hold, with the other one I would have to take it in. It fit awkward in my bag. So this one, it's probably about, if I measured this, yeah, it's almost the same size. It's just it's the same size, just about, maybe a little bit smaller. Because if I put it up like that, look at it, it's just about the same size. So we'll have to see, if I take both. But this, like I said, this one here, the new one, has the thing that you can easily, put it around your neck, whatever you want to do, and still has the same wattage. So, like I said, we can still technically do both games with one, or I can pick up another one of these guys and go from there, or figure out. But yeah, I think for tomorrow night's stream, if I do stream, I'm planning on doing that. We'll use the new one for varsity. I probably won't do JV. Maybe eventually I will, but like tomorrow I really want to test out this new one to see how well it works, and can I do a full basketball game. As you saw there, it's at 65 watts right now. Now if I unplug this, which is the computer, it should go down to maybe barely anything. So that's I hope, yeah, this is still plugged in. So yeah, I mean that. How many watts does that say? Does it say anything? So this one says it's only using 60. So at the top. Ooh, blurring. Come on, show me it. So if you looked at the top, it says something else. It says 60 megabytes or 60 hertz. That's this guy, I'm thinking. Yeah. So if I plug that in there. Yeah. So yeah, so these can do 60 or they can do 100 or they can do the bigger one, I guess. Yeah, so this is out. Interesting. Can I? Yeah. So these also, I think, can be in or out, maybe? Because it's saying in. Yeah, maybe you can do in or out with these ones. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't say, with this plugged in, it doesn't give me, like, how long it's gonna last. I wish it did, with my camera one. So the camera one's installed, and it's just saying, you know, 84. Which I guess is fine, because this camera doesn't take too much juice. It says 60 works, and if I unplug it, yeah. Was there, yeah, so that has to be on for this to work, right? I'm just gonna check that out. Yeah, so you have to turn this on for this to work. Okay, that's what I thought. So, yeah. That's very good to see. So yeah, now we're off plugged again. Just want to quickly get this back in my bag for tomorrow. So yeah, I wish I should find a smaller one like this, to have in my bag, so then I don't have to carry a small one as well. The small one I have in my bag is old, but the Anker ones I guess are really good. So we'll see how this guy works in a day or two. And like I said, I probably will do an updated version on this. I mean, like I said, we have a small cord though to plug into the outlet to charge this, and also for the solar power to begin. So again, this is what's inside of this, and like I said, it's solar power. So I think the solar power also, it might charge by itself if it's outside. It's meant for like using outside. I just turned that on just so you can see. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty dope. And you got different sizes of that. So yeah, I mean, with that light is very good. But yeah, so this is my little unboxing video of the video of this item here. Like I said, once I get a little bit more used to it, we will do another, hopefully a better update video on this product. I don't usually do update products, but because of how dark it is and makes the noise from my computer being on, I think I will probably do an updated version of this. And I'm going to also try to get both of these plugged in and getting charged for tomorrow night so I can live stream the varsity game. And maybe I'll do a test with the JV and just see how well it is. I gotta get this camera also charged back up and get everything ready to go for tomorrow night for the basketball game. So, hopefully you enjoyed this little unboxing of this Anker sort of power. What number is it? It's like 300 or something. C300. Yeah, so a Sora XR C300X. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I know this is a long video. Hopefully you enjoy it. Until my next video, though, I'm going to say one more thing. And that is, bye-bye for now.